Having a pretty good year. Big Red checks in with a 16-4. The Quakers at 17-4. The Quakers, Ryan, at one time were ranked in the top 10 of the state. They've lost a couple of games straight. They are 17-4. Their last two losses have come to Meadowbrook by 4 points and Canton McKinley by 1 point. So they're itching to get back on a winning streak. Big Red trying to go out with a victory at home for all their fans.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And I think New Philly, after coming in here with those two losses, and you mentioned the most recent to Meadowbrook, might have a little bit of bad taste in their mouth, and they want to, try to take it to this Big Red team early. You're really not sure how this game, essentially lines up. New Philly coming in with the hot hand. You mentioned they were ranked in the state. At one point, they only had one loss. And Steubenville just kind of plods along. It's nothing that's incredibly spectacular, but they get the job done, and they've run their record to 16-4.
New Philadelphia has split games with Dover. They've also split games with Meadowbrook. They lost to Canton McKinley. They also beat John Glenn pretty handily. So they played a pretty decent schedule. Meanwhile, Steubenville at 16-4 lost to Meadowbrook. That's their common opponent. And Steubenville's lost a couple other games. They're not going to make up the game against East Liverpool, so this will be the final regular season ball game for Steubenville. But for New Philadelphia, it's a basketball team that they're not very deep. They got a full roster, but they only play most of the time 6 guys. They have their starting 5, which goes with out of 5 starters, 3 seniors, a sophomore, and a junior. And off the bench, their main guy off the bench, Caden Richmond, is a sophomore. So they might go 1 or 2 more if foul trouble dictates. But other than that, they're not very deep. So Steubenville is, though. Steubenville will play up to 10 guys. So if they can get out and run and try and tire them out, it should be a pretty good game for Big Red.
Yeah, that's one thing that, I think Steubenville needs to do. The depth that they do have can wear you down. And, we saw that last week against, I forget, who did we have last week?
We just had a game Tuesday, senior night.
Yeah, senior night.
I can't remember
who it was. Anyhow.
Oh, it was Edison.
Yeah. We saw that, a high pressure half court defense, and it really put Edison in a position to where they didn't want to be. And, I think there were 3 or 4 times down the floor in a row that Edison turned the ball over that resulted in points for Big Red. So, if they can pressure the basketball like they're capable of doing, then I think that they could have a pretty successful night tonight.
Big Red led in scoring by Josh Zimmerman. Josh averaging 15.6 per game. He's followed by James Roundtree, a senior, at 13.3, and Jorian Jones at 11.2. 3 guys in double figures. Ryan Rauch averages 8 points a game. Wallace with 6 points a game, and Bickerstaff with 6 points a game. Their top 6 there going on. So they're well balanced, but Big Red wants to get out and run. And I don't know if New Philly is tailored to that. We haven't seen them yet, but should be interesting. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with more coming up, including your starting lineups after these messages.
Big finish event at Thomas Auto Centers. Get a 2018 Jeep Renegade 4x4 starting at $19,998. Buy for only $289 a month. A 2019 Ram 1500, 0% for 72 months. Over 90 Ram trucks in stock and ready. Receive a free gas generator or HD flat screen TV with any new vehicle. All trucks with lifetime powertrain warranty at Thomas Auto Centers.
Get the best deal. Thomas Auto Centers.
Mall Road, St. Clairsville.
Thomas.
Ace Optical offers a great selection of designer frames. I was able to pick out the exact pair of glasses I wanted at a very reasonable price. All I had to do was bring in my prescription.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
If you love to drive and enjoy helping people, then join the team at Transmart USA. Drivers are needed for basic transportation to doctor's appointments, shopping, the airport, lab deliveries, ride for loved ones between home and nursing facilities. They'll drive as far as Columbus and Cleveland. Transmart USA has wheelchair accessible vehicles. Contact Transmart today, 866-693-6900. A valid driver's license obviously required, and if you love to help people, Transmart USA has a driving position for you. Call them today, 866-693-6900, or look them up on Facebook, Transmart USA.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Crimson Center. Jim Huggins along with Ryan Nolan and Dan Swishvogel. I happened to look across from us, and a couple of friends of ours are sitting over in the New Philly section. I just texted him, like, are you guys rooting for New Philly? And he shook his, looked at him, and laughed and shook his head no. And must have gotten pretty good seats over there. We're ready to begin. Big Red in their home whites with the red numerals trimmed in black. And New Philadelphia in the red jerseys with the black numerals trimmed in white. New Philadelphia gains the first possession. They have a shot runner in the lane, no good by Begg. Noah Begg will give you starting lineups. Meanwhile, Bickerstaff into the lane on the follow, misses the shot and point blank. Rebound by Roundtree. He puts it up and in. James Roundtree gets the first Big Red bucket. For New Philadelphia, number 2, Noah Begg, 6'2" senior. Also along with number 3, Nate Volt, a 6'2" senior. There's a shot up and good by Gent Joseph, his first bucket. And we're tied at 2.
Yeah, Joseph pretty quick off the dribble there.
There's a steal by Chumney. He sends it up over top to Gent Joseph. He misses the point blank alley-oop, and Roundtree with the rebound. Rest of their lineup, number 4, Brooke Chumney, a 6'2" senior. Number 12, Mitchell Stokey, a 6'5" sophomore, and then Gent Joseph, a 6' junior. There's a dump down underneath the Roundtree. On that point blank, puts it off the glass and in.
Yeah, really good look there by Jorian Jones.
Starting lineup for Big Red, number 12, Josh Zimmerman. Number 3, Ryan Rouse. Number 15, James Roundtree. 11, Calvin Bickerstaff. And Jorian Jones. And there's a shot runner in the lane, up and good. Put in there by Chumney. All right, Mr. Chumney.
Yeah, Chumney just into the lane and just threw a floater over Jorian Jones, and
1-2-2 press.
Easy basket.
Bickerstaff, spin move in the paint, turnaround jumper, got it. Calvin Bickerstaff was kind of incognito the other night against Edison. Gets an early bucket. 6'4" Steubenville.
Seen him a couple times. Sometimes he's got good starts, and others he doesn't.
There's a 3 from the right side, taken down by Noah Begg, a triple.
And so far, this game has started out quickly.
6:05 to go. 7-6 New Philadelphia with the lead. Zimmerman has it knocked away, and a foul going to be called.
Going to be on Zimmerman.
Zimmerman gets the foul, his first, team first. Our officials tonight, Roy Lazier, Donnie Giffen, and Dan Hissam. All veteran referees. Joseph with the basketball. Zimmerman guarding him. He goes right around him. Nice pass underneath to a wide open. They blew the layup. Here comes Zimmerman, throws it over top to Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff, left-handed dribble, has it knocked away, stolen from behind by Joseph. They got a couple of guys deep. They didn't see him. Back out to Joseph, across the timeline. Nice bullet pass underneath and an easy bucket. Put up by Mitchell Stokey. Goaltending was called. It would have been an easy bucket for Stokey.
Gent Joseph saw him shoot the basketball just a couple of plays ago, and now he made a spectacular pass.
James Roundtree loses control inside the paint on a turnaround, and it's taken down there by Stokey. Across the timeline comes Volt. They send it in the corner, left side for 3. Got it. That's Chumney with a triple and a timeout. Big Red. 12-6 New Philly. 5:14 to go. We'll be back.
Visit the Spot Bar, South 4th Street in downtown Steubenville. Enjoy live bands on the deck. A great place to meet friends. The Spot Bar is the home of the annual Dean Martin Festival. The Spot Bar. Who wouldn't want to enjoy live entertainment at a good price? They have everything you could want. Beverage, laughter, and just a plain old good time. Stop down and see for yourself. The Spot Bar in Steubenville, Ohio.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
5:14 to go in the first quarter. 12-6. New Philadelphia over Steubenville. 8 straight points for the Quakers. Roundtree comes across the timeline. He needs somebody to come out and take the basketball from him. Still dribbling out there. Now he decides to go into the paint. Lost control of the basketball. And it's off the hands and out of bounds off of New Philadelphia. Wow, I didn't see a New Philly hand anywhere
Me
near
neither.
there.
It sure looked like Roundtree was the last one with his hands on it.
Yeah, Jorian Jones was trying to save it, but he couldn't get there. Zimmerman inbounds, gives it back. Zimmerman with a jumper from about 12, no good. Rebound taken down by Jorian Jones. Strong putback, no good. Didn't use the backboard. And taken down by New Philadelphia. And they throw away a turnover over on the far side as Joseph went after Chumney in the corner, but it was too far out of his reach. Let's get Mr. Whoopi. What are we going to do now? Mr. Chumney, let's get Mr. Whoopi. 4:44 to go here in the first.
It's not only do we bring you basketball, we bring you entertainment.
Zimmerman missed the shot, didn't go after it. It was going to bounce right back to him. Ryan Rouse got it. He's open for 3, too strong. Rebound tapped around, and it'll stay at Steubenville.
So Steubenville's getting opportunities. They're getting some offensive rebounds. That's 4 on the night, and just kind of not doing a whole lot else.
Roundtree with the basketball. Spin move in the paint, goes over to jumper, that buries it. He's got 6 of their 8. Quickly, they come across the timeline. Has it knocked around to Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff gets it. Starts dribbling off court, across the timeline to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's been quiet here in the early going.
It was a good job by Zimmerman defensively to come behind and knock the ball away, create that turnover.
Bounce pass to Roundtree all by himself, lays it up and in. He's got 8 of the 10.
It looks like they want to go to the big guy, and they've used him well so far in this first quarter.
New Philly, Joseph across the timeline, continues to drive, picks up his dribble, gives it back out, letting it fly for 3 again, got it again. That's Noah Begg. His second triple and the third one for New Philadelphia.
They can shoot.
And they lead at 15-10. Zimmerman goes off Jorian Jones, top of the key, high archer, too short. Rebound by Bickerstaff. Bounce pass underneath to Jorian Jones. Spin move in the paint, turns around, too strong off the glass. Rebound by Roundtree and an offensive foul going to be called against Roundtree.
I don't know how you call that when it didn't look like there were any New Philly guys around. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's kind of odd call.
You know, Coach Mike Haney's not very happy about that.
Well, just because a guy catches the ball over a guy's back doesn't mean it's over the back.
Well, I mean,
you can reach over and not touch the guy.
That's true.
Joseph goes, he's at the right elbow, dribbles, has it knocked away, slapped around, picked back up by Begg.
Travel, maybe.
Back out, trying to split a couple of defenders. They swing it around back to Begg. Philly just running a weave right now. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, 15-10. Quakers on top. Roundtree almost got a second. In fact, they knock it away. It'll stay here with New Philly.
Pickard playing well in a man-to-man defense. They've really caused New Philly to not get those shots that they're looking for in the perimeter, so they're going to have to probably try to get the ball down low, and that's where those big guys could come in handy.
New Philly basketball, the inbound going baseline and a blocking foul going to be called against Jorian Jones. Third foul against Steubenville. 0 fouls against the Quakers with 2:53 to go in the first. I got a feeling tonight.
You got a feeling?
Yep. For Fitty Fitty. Going baseline, they get Zimmerman up in the air. Nice move by Joseph. Spins and knocks it home. Joseph has 4 of their 5 guys, and Joseph gets a steal, goes up too strong. Rebound taken down. Nico Burcone checks in the Big Red lineup. He gets the rebound. Comes across the timeline. Bounce pass right side to Jorian Jones. Goes baseline. Jumper is up too short. Not enough arc. Rebound taken down by Stokely. Get it off to Joseph. He goes around Roush. Comes across the timeline. Lob it over top. Too far and out of bounds. Things got a little sloppy.
They have, and that's a New Philly turnover. Both teams have 3.
2:21 to go in the first. 17-10.
Jones with the basketball. Surely not the guy you want bringing it up the court.
New Philly's got a radio station here up on top.
Yeah, a couple of them are there. Yeah, 2. Yeah,
probably one from Dover too. Jorian Jones jumper's too short. Rebound taken down by Begg. Begg looking down the right side. Jordan Wallace guarding him. And they give it off to Volt. He's turnaround jumper from the left elbow. Got it. Nate Vol, son of the coach.
Boy, they don't miss.
All 5 guys have scored now for him. And they'll make their first substitution getting set to come in. Is 33. That is Brandon Weekly. As Chumney getting set to come back in. There's a shot.
Play by Roush. Swish.
Ryan Roush gets his first bucket. 19-12.
New Philly is 8 of 12 from the floor so far in the first quarter.
Jen Joseph looking for a bounce pass. Nowhere to go. Gives it off to Stokely. Stokely, Nico guarding him. Give it back out the ball to Joseph. Jen Joseph with Ryan Roush guarding him and a Big Red man-to-man with 1:05 to go in the quarter. 7-point lead. Pick up the dribble. Vol will let it fly from 3. This one's no good. Rebound taken down by Zimmerman. They finally missed a triple. Zimmerman lobs over top to Roush. Roush goes baseline, going to be called for the walk. Got the feet started before the dribble.
Sure did. He's not happy about it. Shook his head and said no, but definitely a travel.
Vol and Stokely check out of the ball game. Checking in is number 14, Caden Richmond, a 6'4" sophomore. And also 33, Brandon Weekly, a senior. Gives him a little bit of size inside.
Yeah, Weekly's a pretty good sized kid.
Joseph with Zimmerman, he goes right around him, gets him up in the air, goes up with a shot off the glass too strong. Rebound knocked around, picked up. And that ball is deflected by Wallace. Wallace knifing through defenders. Wallace going coast to coast, lays it up and in. Pretty quick.
Jordan Wallace is quick. We've seen him come into games and change games pretty quickly. And there you see it there with a steal and a coast to coast.
13 seconds ago and a half. It looks like or quarter. It looks like they'll keep it out on top with Joseph. They give it off to Begg. Begg, Troyan Jones in the liner now for Big Red. Begg will let it fly for 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, shot up, no good. At the buzzer, was taken by Richmond at the end of 1. 19-14, New Philly will be back.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
Sudden fire, storm, or water damage can leave you feeling helpless. A disaster does not have to disrupt your life or business. With Apollo Professional Cleaning and Restoration, you are assured the fastest response guaranteed, 24/7, 365, to any emergency. Apollo Restoration's trained and certified staff uses only state-of-the-art equipment to restore and safeguard your property. In the wake of disaster, think Apollo Restoration. Don't be fooled by the amateurs. You can expect the best from your community's restoration company. Apollo Restoration. Remember, 264-6400. 264-6400.
Josh Zimmerman gets his first bucket as we begin the second, 19-16 now. Zimmerman leading Big Red score at almost 16 points a game, was held scoreless in that first. Roundtree had 8 to lead Big Red in the first.
Yeah, Zimmerman's definitely a guy that Coach Haney wants to get hot real quick.
Joseph almost has it knocked away, gives it off. Caden Richmond off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Bickerstaff. Gets it off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman down to Ryan Roush. In the right corner, gives it off to Bickerstaff. He goes into the paint, lays it up and in. Bickerstaff's got 4.
Good job by Bickerstaff just to follow the play and be aggressive at the hole. We've seen him sometimes not just be real aggressive, and that time he was, and he was rewarded.
6 straight for Steubenville, pulls them within 1, 19-18. They swing it around left side. Now they swing it across court to Joseph. There's a long pass in the corner to Caden Richmond. Back to Joseph out on top. Double team there. Gives it back to Richmond. In the corner. Thought about the 3. Going baseline. Runner in the paint. No good. Rebound underneath. Taken down. Knocked away. They get it back out. Joseph thought about it. Ball wants it. He gives it the ball. Ball in the corner to Richmond. Big Red defense tightening up. Ball goes in there. Throws it back out. Joseph in the corner. Right side. Shot on the way for 3. Got it. Wow. That's Chumley.
Swish. A long time.
Chumley's got 8, and it's 22.
Took a long time to get the bucket, as Dano mentioned, but a whole lot of patience right there. It was good on both halves. Good defense by Big Red and a patient offense by New Philly.
Zimmerman goes into the paint. Shot up no good, but a foul going to be called against the Quakers. And that's going to be their first foul. It comes with 5:57 to go in the half. So we don't have to worry about getting them in foul trouble or getting a 1-on-1. Free throw up and good by Zimmerman. Zimmerman's got 3. 22-19.
So far, Big Red's, held their own. New Philly comes in here a highly touted, once state-ranked team, but Big Red's played well so far.
Jorian Jones just got cleared out by 2 Quaker guys. They didn't see it. He just went flying out of bounds. Now Big Red applying pressure all the way across the court. They give it off the ball. He sends it over to Begg. He's broken for 3. Got it again. Swish. Begg's got 9, all on triples, and just like that, back out to a 6-point lead.
So 2 threes in a row.
They go up to Bickerstaff. No good. An offensive foul. Yeah, 2 threes in a row here in a second. They have 5 triples here in the first half as Bickerstaff picks up his first, team 4th.
Not sure of that call.
Yeah, it didn't look like him, and the guy didn't get knocked down or moved out. Ball gets it over top to Begg. Begg going right side. He's double teamed. Nowhere to go. Off his leg and out of bounds. It'll be Big Red basketball.
That's probably the best way to handle him because he can shoot it.
Yeah, good trap down in the corner. Coach Haney and Coach JoJo Suckox. We're not Joe. What's the name?
Anthony.
Anthony. My goodness. I'm thinking of football already.
We're getting close.
Yeah, Zimmerman. Bounce pass inside to Roundtree. Back out to Bickerstaff. Swings it around to Zimmerman. Around to Roush. She's open for 3. Lets it fly. Off the back of the rim. No good. Chased down by Bickerstaff. Bounce pass to Jorian Jones. Jorian Jones, they'll shoot it from the corner. Got it.
Swish. Ooh, Swish Vogel is on the mark tonight,
Fire.
baby.
Girls basketball in West Virginia. Wheeling Park leads John Marshall 25-15 at the half. John Marshall, Shea Strawn not playing. There's a long 3 again, nailed. And that's Begg. That's his 4th triple.
Swish. And 3 in a row.
Somebody's going to guard this guy. Switch or something. Give it off to Bickerstaff. Down to Jorian Jones. Jorian Jones will shoot it again. Off the rim. Rolls around. No good. Roundtree fights for the rebound. It's down on the ground, and the jump ball will be called. Whoever's guarding Begg needs to switch.
I'd say. Oh, my ears. Jags is a little choked up right now.
You're sick. Go to the hospital.
There's a problem here.
4:19 to go in the half. 28-21. New Philly on top. Jones picks up his dribble. There's Begg again for 3 from the top. No good this time. He's supposed to shoot most of those from the right side. And a foul over the top going to be called against Stokey. And that is just their 2nd foul.
I watched Begg at halftime before the teams came back out, and he can.
At halftime?
They came out and shot around, and he can just shoot it from about anywhere. He made about 4 in a row from our near side here for 3, and he just shoots it well.
Jordan Zimmerman, a corner, trap, gets it off to Roundtree. Roundtree with a spin move in the paint, turnaround jumper, air ball, and out of bounds.
Well, that's not what you want.
No, not from a senior. So, 3:55 left. Coming up at halftime, Ryan will have an interview with Steubenville Big Red Athletic Director Lynn Meyer, see what's going on in the athletic world. Well, this will be the last regular season game for Steubenville. They will play the winner of Philo and somebody else. There's a long 3 off. That's stuck in there. That's a jump ball. See, I've never liked that call being a jump ball when a ball gets stuck like that. The team that's shooting it should give up possession because they're the one that stuck it there. But what are you going to do? It'll still be Steubenville ball.
Does that count as a turnover?
No, it's a jump ball.
Or just
change of
nothing?
possession.
Change of possession. That's about it.
And then Steubenville plays the winner of that game. That'll be next Saturday, a week from tomorrow here at Steubenville. There's a shot by Wallace, too strong, tapped around, picked up by Jorian Jones.
Oh.
Can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line and shoot a deuce.
We got one, baby. We got it in there.
That foul is the 3rd foul on Stokey. He's the only guy that's got any fouls. He's got 3 of them. Jorian Jones at the line for a pair. First one up and got it. He's got 3 here in the quarter. We didn't win the 50-50.
We did not.
Some guy named Stillwell won.
Stillwell Auto.
The guy who grades our referees is here all the way down the far corner. Second free throw by Jones, also up and good.
Well, so far, if you're grading them, it's not been a great game if you're Big Red.
Here comes Joseph. Joseph lays it off the glass too strong. Rebound taken down. They get it off the ball. He'll let it fly. That's an air ball there, short. Rebound by Wallace. Down by 5 with 3:15 left. Wallace looking to go coast to coast. Stops. Turns around. Jumper. No good. Too strong. Rebound by Roundtree. Take it up. Big fella. Spin move in the paint. Goes over the shot. Too strong. Gets his own rebound knocked away. And a timeout smartly called. Did they call timeout?
They called a foul on Roundtree.
Oh, wow. Never James Roundtree. That's his 2nd foul.
That's what Mike said. Mike, you could hear him. He said he just called timeout. You thought he called timeout too.
Yeah, he did. He called timeout and pointed to the bench. That's what I thought they were giving him. So 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Get the ball over the corner to Begg. Begg swings it back around to Joseph. Joseph to Begg, thought about the 3. Comes to the left side. Wide open is Richmond for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. They've all of a sudden gone a lot colder here.
Yeah, last 4 in a row.
Zimmerman swings into the corner. Nico Burcone, he's on for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff bounce pass out, swinging around to Wallace. He's open for 3. He'll let it fly. Got it.
Swish.
Not normally known for the triples, but now it's a
2-point game.
28-26 with 2:22 to go in the half. Joseph and Wallace. Wallace had it knocked away from Joseph, but Joseph's got possession, and then a blocking foul going to be called against Wallace. Mike Haney's going ballistic over there, and he slaps Jordan Wallace on it behind, says great effort.
I thought it was. It was good defense.
He was on him like a cheap suit. Jorian Jones will check in. Nico Burcone will check out for Steubenville. With 2:13 left to go here in the half.
So far, it's been a game that we expected.
And a nice move, pump fake by Ball, got a man up in the air and takes it in for the distance for an easy bucket.
And you want to stay on your feet. It's the first rule of basketball.
Meanwhile, Zimmerman splits 2 defenders, goes up, left-hand layup off the glass, good, and a foul.
And
tremendous ruse.
Yep, and that's the guy that Steubenville wants to get hot. We've seen him go on streaks a couple weeks ago. He had, 15 and a quarter or whatever it might have been. And, you know, that's the guy that you need to get on fire.
Joseph, his first foul, team 4th. Zimmerman with 5 points here in the quarter. Puts it up and got it. Make it 6 points. He's 2 out of 3 from the line. Big Red is 4 out of 5 from the stripe tonight. 30-29. Begg, who has 12 points. Guarded by Zimmerman. Left-hand push off. They try to get it. Begg will go. Turn it back out again.
Travel.
With a dribble, and he got called for the walk. He wanted to throw somebody. They weren't open, and then all of a sudden, a little baby step.
Yep, he got a little antsy. Good defense by Steubenville once again.
So Big Red ball down by 1:45 to go in the half.
Dano's headed for the squishy worms.
Zimmerman with Joseph on him. Zimmerman goes left side. Runner in the lane, up and good.
And there it is.
He's got 8. And Big Red with a lead now, 31-30. First lead in a while. Joseph gets away with the push off. Joseph goes in the lane. He gave it up to Ball. Shot up no good. Ball gets his own rebound. They swing it back around. Begg, he's over top of the key for 3. Got it. Wow. Apparently nobody's guarding Begg.
I don't know if it's that or he just shoots it so well that it doesn't matter.
Playing man-to-man, a guy should not have 5 open 3-point shots. Ever. So 1 minute to go in the half. Big Red down by 2. Zimmerman over to Wallace. He's going to let it fly for 3. Got it.
Another one.
Joker, and a triple. 34-33. Steubenville by 1. They've scored 20 points in the quarter. 20-14 have outscored them. Joseph with Wallace guarding him. And what? Another foul? That's a ticky-tack foul, unless there's one underneath.
Nope, they called it on Wallace.
Wow, that's weak. That's the 17th foul. 39 seconds left.
That's Wallace's second.
That's going to put Joseph at the line for 2 with 39.3 to go. Joseph has 4 points in the first quarter, scoreless here in the second. First one on the way. That's too strong. Rebound taken down by Bickerstaff. They swing it in a corner to Biasu, who's in the ball game for the first time. Roush picks up his dribble, gives it back to Jorian Jones. He goes into the paint, runner off the glass, no good, but a foul. And Jorian Jones will go to the free throw line with 26.9 to go.
Jones made a great move right in the middle of the key to break himself free for the layup. Would have been nice to get it to fall, but
first foul on Chumney.
Going to go to the line for 2 nonetheless.
Jorian, 6'5" senior. Averaging in double figures. Looks, aims, fires. High archer off the back of the rim, no good. First miss for Jorian.
It was a little deep.
Your smile is one.
Dan's excited.
Supposed to be a professional, Dan.
Swish. Dan Swish Velvet. He missed. That was an air ball.
Jorian Jones, second free throw. That's too strong. No good. Rebound taken down by New Philly. So Jorian misfires on 2 with 23 seconds left. And a 1-point Steubenville lead, 34-33. Vol with the basketball on top, gives it off to Begg. Begg's got a mismatch with Bickerstaff there.
Big one.
Sends it over on the left side to Chumney. Chumney with 9 seconds left, being guarded by Jorian Jones. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Ball with 5. Ball goes into the paint. Ball with a runner, got away with a walk. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Lonnie Giffen.
No, that's it. Yeah.
With 1.9 to go.
I meant no, he didn't.
Zimmerman will come with 1.9 to replace Biasi. And again, New Philly stays in that 2-1-2 press. Try not to give up a big shot here. Rouch will inbound. Looking down court, gives it off to Bickerstaff with 1. Zimmerman heaves, no good at the buzzer. We are at halftime with your score, Steubenville 34, New Philadelphia 33. Big Red outscores them 20-14 in the second quarter to take a 1-point lead. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, Ryan will be talking with Big Red Athletic Director Lynn Meyer after these messages.
The first things people notice about you. And if your teeth are stained and discolored, you may not be making a great first impression. That's where AP24 from Nu Skin can help. You don't need messy strips or costly trips to the dentist. All you need to do is brush twice a day to get results. To discover AP24 from Nu Skin for yourself, call 304-670-7120 today.
Jameson and Aaliyah both agree. Nothing beats the Serta iComfort series from Village Sleep Center, your neighborhood destination for all things sleep.
Shop the Petrella Brothers Village Sleep Center, Sunset Boulevard, Steubenville, where we take sleep seriously.
When you need furniture or flooring, come to Hausers. Hausers has the best brand names and friendliest service. Your home will look great and you'll save lots of money. I know you'll buy from us because...
Hausers has it. Hausers has it all.
Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bed bugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you gotta call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it, especially those nasty bed bugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now to get rid of those uninvited pests. JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC. EGCC. EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Well, we're back at the Crimson Center, Steubenville High School, where Big Red leads 34-33 at halftime, and I am pleased to be joined by a longtime friend, and we were just talking before we came on. It's been about 19 years that we've known one another, and that's Athletic Director Lynn Meyer. Lynn, first of all, thank you for joining us, and second of all, you've got the final regular season basketball game here tonight, and you've got baseball and softball and all the spring sports are starting to gear up. So what is the state and how are things in the athletic department at Steubenville High School?
Well, we're gearing up for spring, but we want to finish strong here with our basketball seasons. The girls play at home tomorrow night at 7. We host the sectional wrestling tomorrow, so that starts at 10 with the prelims followed by the finals. Then our basketball team will play the winner of Philo and
Meadowbrook?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyway, we
Well,
don't
it's
know.
Philo and somebody.
We don't know that.
And we'll play them next Saturday here at home at 7 o'clock.
Right. And it always, I mean, your facilities here have greatly improved over the years. And it seems like, you know, you've got sectional wrestling, you've got basketball. Last weekend there was a junior high wrestling tournament that took place here with 2 gyms. I mean, what's it like to be, schedule all these events? You've got the swimming pool and natatorium over there. I'm sure you're pretty busy, wearing that hat to schedule a lot of this stuff that goes on here in the high school.
It takes a lot of communication. We have great administration. We have great coaches. Everybody works together because we know that every program is important to every coach. So, we work on that to make sure that we try to accommodate everybody. Our high school teams come first, and then we even accommodate our travel teams and all the other teams that, need to use our facilities.
And you've got the cheering squads headed to the state tournament or state championship here in a couple weeks. So, it's not only football or baseball or basketball, but now cheerleaders are athletes,
right?
And they put just as much time, if not more, into what they do. So it's impressive that I think it's for the second year in a row that they get a chance to participate in the state championship in cheering.
Correct.
Now you wear more than one hat. You're the head volleyball coach here too. So not only along with that busy schedule that you have with your duties here as athletic director, you've also got to maintain your own program. So that work-life balance is pretty tough especially when you're in season. So I mean, how do you handle that a little bit? It can't be easy.
Once again, we have great people that cover. Ross Ikovich covers most of the soccer games up at the stadium. While I'm down here, then I have Rick Camilletti and Ted Gorman, our principal and assistant principal, who help out and cover things as well. You have great support staff. You have people that take tickets, sell tickets. Our custodians do a wonderful job. Like tonight, we have to clean up, set up, and then tomorrow clean up, set up again.
Yeah, tear down and set up again.
Yes. So, I couldn't ask for better support staff here to help. Everybody just pitches in. It's great.
Yeah, they say that it takes a village, and here it really does. And you've seen. I mean, you've been here long enough, and the thing that's very impressive is things continue to move forward. Whether it's now the use of social media that I know that Principal Gorman uses it a lot to get the message out there, what's going on in the school. You're using it for the athletic programs, and after nearly as soon as the game ends, there's a picture up of whether it be win or lose. And I think it engages the community because not only is this about the families that are here with students in the high school participating in extracurriculars, but it is ultimately also about the community that has embraced this school and these programs.
Absolutely. I mean, not only are our athletic programs, right up there and the best of the valley, but if you look at our music programs, our theater program, our scholars program, our STEM, you could just go on and on. Melinda Young does a great job, leading us all.
Right, of course.
Putting in new things and always sending people places to learn more and to do more. And, everybody has to buy into that. And I think, not only does our staff do that, but our community does that. And, we're growing. Every year we have more kids. We're going to have more kids next year.
That's
here.
good.
So, yeah, it's great. When we looked at the figures, I think we're going up 40 kids next year to come in here from the 8th grade, and the next year, and the next year. So, we're growing, and
you mentioned Melinda Young in the superintendent's office, and a lot of success, whether it's in education or in business or whatever it is, it all starts from the top.
It does.
And and then it goes, once it falls down there, and if you have good leadership, you have good people that work underneath you, and they want to be here.
Right.
And I think that's really the key to having a successful school, athletic programs, families that buy in, athletes that buy in, and people that want to be here.
Right.
And you guys do a great job. You're always fantastic to us, whether it's basketball season, baseball season, or football season. We're going to get a chance to cover some baseball games and softball games in the spring, and we appreciate you embracing us being here, and we definitely enjoy doing it for you. So we like to thank you, and thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, and thank you for all you do for our school, our community, everybody involved. And another thing I wanted to say was that our community support is just fantastic. I mean, basketball hasn't been well attended the last couple years, but we are getting better and better, and we have more fans here, and we want more people here. We want them to support these teams, these winter teams.
Yeah,
there's nothing else to do. They need to come down here.
That's exactly right. I mean, they need to. If it's cold, stop down here to the Crimson Center. I mean, the newspaper, the Herald Star, puts the schedules in, or you can check the school website to see what's going on.
And we have our new app, the Steubenville City School app.
And that's a really good one too. So if you have any access to newspapers or digital media, check it out. The schedules and everything are up there. And I also see over there, we noticed it when we came in, an addition of a new advertising board that's blank.
Right.
So I think they get a hold of Teddy Gorman for that. He's in charge of that.
Yes, he is.
And if you're interested in advertising here at Steubenville High School, just give Principal Gorman a call during school hours, Monday through Friday, and he'll give you all the information.
Sure
so,
will.
Lynn, we appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
Second half begins with Steubenville leading it by 1, 34-33. New Philadelphia basketball. They're moving right to left on your internet dial. Vol with the basketball. He goes right side, gets him up in the air, glass off the glass and in, and they retake the lead.
So quickly, New Philly comes out and gets the first points of this second half.
Zimmerman with a runner, can't get it to go. Thought he was going to have an easy path to the basket. Somebody darted out. He had to stop and throw it up there. Meanwhile, here comes Joseph. They swings it in the corner. The ball, he's wide open for three off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound taken down by Jorian Jones, and he's fouled.
And a quick foul.
And if that's, is that going to be on Stokely? No, it'll be on
three.
Vol instead, his first.
Steubenville with 12 defensive rebounds in that first half. They also had 10 on the offensive side, so they hit the boards well.
Yep. Down by 1, 35-34. Just underway third quarter, 7:15. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Very nice crowd on hand tonight. What did I do? Oh, of course, my water's over there now.
Maybe you could use the force to get it over here.
I have another one over there, but it's over there too far. Zimmerman lobs it down underneath the Roundtree, and he's fouled underneath.
Go get it.
Matt Hissom. That's going to be on Vol. Back-to-back fouls for him. He's got 2. Big Red inbounds. Bickerstaff through Zimmerman. Picks up his dribble. Looks underneath the Bickerstaff. Gives it to him. Spin move in the paint. Nowhere to go. Gives it back out to Roush. Outside, he drives left baseline off the glass. Too strong. Gets his own rebound, and actually Bickerstaff gets it. Goes up, and another foul.
That's a good strong take by Roush.
New Philadelphia didn't have any fouls in the first quarter. Now they got 3 in the first minute and 7 seconds. And that's the 4th foul against Stokey. And the big fella, Weekly, Brandon Weekly, a senior, is going to come in for him. First free throw, Bickerstaff up and good.
Steubenville made that run in the first half when they substituted Jordan Wallace for Ryan Roush. He kind of gave him a little spark, and we're going to see how long Coach Haney stays with his lineup.
They missed the second one?
He missed it. We got a foul.
First half scoring for Steubenville, Ryan Roush, a field goal for 2. Jordan Wallace, 2 bonus goals and a regular goal for 8. Jorian Jones, a field goal, 2 for 4 from the line for 4. Calvin Bickerstaff, 2 field goals for 4. Josh Zimmerman, 3 field goals, 2 out of 3 from the line for 8. And James Roundtree with 8 all in the first. He had 8 in the first. Zimmerman 8 in the second. So that foul, I don't know what happened after that, but they didn't call another foul.
I don't think it was a foul. I think Nate Vol just kind of caught an elbow, maybe somewhere up around the mouth area. And
Vol gives it off to Chumley. Nice pass underneath to the big fella. He goes up rejected by Jorian Jones. They try to double team him. He gets it back away. Now sends it over left side to Joseph. He's picked up double team and a foul on Zimmerman. Zimmerman's going to pick up his second. Slab across the arm, apparently.
Yep, that's what it was.
Still a tie ball game at 35-35. 6:27 to go in the third. They'll send a left side. Ball, he goes baseline, runs in a Roundtree, nowhere to go. Back out to Joseph, swings it around to Chumley. Chumley goes at runner high off the glass, no good. Rebound by Jorian Jones, he slapped it out of bounds.
Jorian Jones just wasn't able to get his hand on it. He was going in one direction, the basketball was going in another, and he just wasn't able to secure it.
They will inbound, out on top. Chumley swings it around to Begg. He's open for 3. Can't get that one. Rebound by Roundtree.
This is a very different looking lineup for New Philly than they had.
Yeah. Zimmerman to Roush. He'll let this fly for 3. High arcer up the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Roundtree puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Joseph. Caught in between no man's lane. Try to lay it up or use the glass, and you get caught in between.
Yep, and it just kind of rolled right off the back of the rim.
There goes Vol into the paint. Vol nowhere to go. Double team. That's got to be 3 seconds, and it is. That's easily 3 seconds. He pump faked like 3 or 4 times.
That was a really fast 3 seconds, but 3 seconds nonetheless.
You don't see 3 seconds
called a whole lot.
Zimmerman goes across the timeline. Zimmerman, nice between a couple of guys. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Weekly. Weekly swings it out, stolen by Jorian Jones. In the corner, and Rouse lets it goes right through his hands. He was trying to grab it and go up for 3, and you got to have the ball to do that.
Yeah, got to be able to secure the basketball to shoot it.
They'll bring in Caden Richmond, 6'1" sophomore, to take the place of Brandon Weekly, the senior. 5:34 to go in the third, tied at 35. It's been a slow start to the third.
Sure has. We had a couple early buckets, and that's just about it.
We've had 3 points scored here in the third in the first 2.5 minutes. They'll inbound to Begg. Begg will get it off to Richmond, being guarded by Roundtree. Gives it off to Joseph. Swings it around left side to Ball. Ball goes into the paint, swings it back around to Begg. Back to Joseph. Looking for a cutter. Can't find him. Begg back out the ball now. to Richmond. Richmond, right elbow, goes over the shot, lays it up, and he got the roll.
Well, he sure did. It looked like it was going to just kind of fall off the left side, but it did fall forward and in.
Quakers regain the lead now, 37-35. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Rouse picks up his dribble.
Help.
Look out. Got to get rid of it. And a timeout called by Steubenville. 4:55 to go in the third. New Philly by 2. We'll be back.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
Under 5 to go in the third. Big Red down by 2. Bickerstaff with the basketball out top. Takes a couple of dribbles, crossover left, crossover right, lobs it underneath. He's looking for Jorian Jones, who's there, and he just lays it up and in.
Good look by Calvin Bickerstaff. He's kind of eased his way into that one, and easy layup for Jorian Jones.
Either Jorian Jones was going to catch it or was going to go out of bounds. There goes Joseph all the way across, lays it off the glass and in. Somebody fell asleep. He took advantage of it. And then a turnover as Big Red throws it away.
Steubenville's come out there just a little uneasy here in the second half, and now we see Jordan Wallace enter the game for the Red. A little different defensive look.
There's a law pass over to Begg. Right side behind the line. Vol now. Vol taking Jorian Jones to the basket. Goes over the shot and a nice kiss off the glass for Chumney.
3 in a row for New Philly now.
Zimmerman back the other way. 4-point lead, 41-37.
Another turnover by Steubenville.
Here comes Caden Richmond with the basketball. Richmond lobs over top, man wide open. They swing it back out. Now the Begg. Begg lets it fly for 3. Got it. Wow.
Swish.
Begg has 6 bonus goals, 18 points, and all of a sudden a 7-point lead. Wallace with the basketball back in the game.
Kind of made me wonder why you give up an easy layup, but now you know why.
Jorian Jones with a jumper from the right side makes it good. He's got 8. Dan's taking over.
He is. The freaking Swishmeister is on fire right now.
He's like, what's the guy in American Pie? There's a hand touch foul. Instead of Stickler, it's Swisher. A Big Red foul. Goes against 22, Nico Burcone, his first. Zimmerman and Bickerstaff have a seat. Left side, Vol. Vol picks up his dribble, gets his man up in the air, goes underneath him, lays it off the glass and in.
Jorian Jones was
in the New Philadelphia.
Caught no man's land and
kills their own momentum by taking a timeout. 46-39. We'll be back.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them and then we'll just come back. We want to talk to you about a few things.
Talking today with my good friend, Dr. Robert Runkle, who happens to be a doctor of physical therapy. What does that mean, Rob?
Basically, my doctorate from Chatham College with an interest in orthopedics and sports medicine.
So you know your stuff.
I hope so.
You and I both have been through, bone-related injuries. I came to you for help. You've been helping you.
Yes.
What can you do for athletes, older people like myself, middle-aged, that have an issue and need to come to see you?
For the most part, decreasing pain is one of our number one goals, and that's when people walk in the door, they're usually in a lot of pain. However, physical therapy is switching more towards preventative care rather than fixing an after-problem.
Back to action, 3:19 to go. And that ball almost stolen, and it is stolen. Hit off the hands of Jorian Jones. Good hustle by New Philly. This is a team that has split with Dover. They've split with Meadowbrook. They've lost to Canton McKinley. They play a very strong schedule.
They do play a really good schedule.
As they get set, lob it over top to Richmond. Richmond's fouled by Jordan Wallace. Teammates rush over to grab him off the turf.
Wallace defended the pass very well. Probably in football, that's a good play. In basketball, you're going to the line for 2.
Foul goes against Wallace. That's his third.
Dano said they would have thrown the flag. I don't believe that.
Richmond's first free throw is in and out. That's actually Joseph at the line. His first free throw is in and out. He's 0 for 2 from the stripe. He's got 6 points. Joseph fires. Second one up and good. 47-39. Ryan Roush with the basketball. Over top to Biasi. Biasi throws it away. Picked up by New Philly. Here comes Richmond behind the back dribble. Wallace is all over him. Got to watch out. Zimmerman and Roundtree will come back in for Steubenville next break. Give it off to Chumney. To Vol. Vol going against Nico Bracone. Gets him turned around. Puts it up and in.
This little spin move there. Bracone didn't know where he was.
6 points in a quarter for Vol. 10 in the game. There's Jordan Wallace. Gets it up. That ball stolen.
Another turnover.
Here comes Chumley. Chumley goes up for the shot, off the glass and in. And a timeout, full timeout called by Big Red. 2:33 to go in the third, 51-39.
Guys, we just want you to, we do have a timeout. I was tapping Jags there before he went to the timeout, but we want to talk about how you can find us. If you're listening to us, you know where you can find us. If you're on our app, that's the MixLR app. You can download it and listen to us directly from your phone, or you can go directly to our website, OhioValleySportsOnline.com, where our player is right there. You just have to click the play button and you'll be connected to the broadcast, or you can also watch a live video of the broadcast as it is on YouTube, and we put every game now on YouTube, and the player is right there. Once again, all you have to do is click the arrow and you'll be connected right to the broadcast. Also, we want to mention that we've got some spring sports, and then we're going to head into our fall sports season. If you're interested in advertising with Ohio Valley Sports Online, look us up, give us a buzz, send us a message, myself, Jags, or Dan on Facebook, or email us at OhioValleySportsOnline@gmail.com, and we can get you information about how you can advertise and get your word heard locally and globally as we are on the internet.
Well, Big Red's been outscored 18-5 here in the third, and a 1-point lead at half has dissipated into a 12-point deficit. There's a bounce pass to Zimmerman. Zimmerman had Ryan Roush all by himself for 3, but he couldn't get to him. They give it off to Dorian Jones to Zimmerman. Jumper as partially blocked. Ball's loose out of bounds and knocked out of bounds by Begg.
Big Red with 2 buckets, I believe, here in the second half.
They've been out-hustled here in the third. 2:14 left, down by 12. They lob it over top to Zimmerman. Nice matchup zone for New Philly. There's Dorian Jones with a shot too short. Picked up by Begg. They're not allowing James Roundtree in that middle. They're surrounding him.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I was just going to say they're not allowing him to get a whole lot.
Ball with a
going.
basketball. Back out to Richmond to Joseph. Swings around back to Chumley. Back over left side. Thought about the 3.
Chumley wanted it.
Ball gives it off to Chumley on the near side. Being guarded by Dorian Jones. New Philly just out there taking their time, running it through their progressions. They throw it over top. Got a man wide open. Then Joseph on the alley-oop. He lost Zimmerman and put it up and in.
Sure did. Good job. They just, that offense just lulls you to sleep, and then they find an open guy.
He's got 9. Zimmerman throws it over top to Biasi, and it's going to be off his hands.
They're going to have 3 turnovers at the half. They're now at 10.
53-39, a 14-point lead for the Quakers.
So that means, if my math is correct, it's 7 turnovers here in the third quarter. That's not Common Core. That's real core. That's hardcore.
I couldn't remember.
Maybe that's what it could be, Dano. Hardcore math.
Common Core is done.
Let's hope. Stupidest thing ever. Joseph gets it baseline. They're swinging around. Back over to Begg. Big Red has extended their defense now. They give it off to Chumley. Back out to Joseph. Joseph goes in the paint, swings the back round, almost stolen, sent it to Begg in the corner. He's wide open for three. Catch and shoot, got it. Wow. Swish. He's got 21, 7 bonus goals. They have now scored 23 points here in the third. Bickerstaff goes up underneath, lay it up and in. Alvin Bickerstaff, his first bucket of the second half.
Tell you what, Begg is pretty fun to watch shoot the basketball.
He doesn't waste any time. He just grabs it and lets it go.
Yep.
Joseph has it knocked away by Jorian Jones, but out of bounds.
Dano almost lost everything here. He almost knocked the camera down. He's a mess. You all right, Dano? You're having a good time. Glad to hear it. Thanks for showing up tonight.
Begg, he's open again. They come out. 3 guys came out to him. He decided not to shoot it. I mean, somebody has to be open. Give it out to Richmond. Lobs it over top to Vol. In the corner to Begg. Begg throws it away to Zimmerman. Zimmerman with a 1-on-2. Splits the 2 defenders off the glass and got it. Smart move at the buzzer as Zimmerman takes it in. He's got 10. It's his first bucket of the second half. At the end of 3, New Philadelphia leads it by 13. We'll be back.
Transmart USA, transportation you can trust. Transmart is committed to providing non-emergency medical transportation to the elderly, disabled population, and the general public. Transmart has a fleet of vehicles that offer transportation to fit your specific needs, from passenger captain chairs to pet-friendly vehicles. Courier services are also a specialty. Have an important package that needs delivered? Call Transmart USA for dependable delivery service. Transmart USA is your one call for transportation or courier services. For more information, contact Transmart USA 866-693-6900. Transmart USA 866-693-6900.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
And girls basketball action tonight. Wheeling Park girls beat was it John Marshall?
John Marshall.
And Stray Strong, who was hurt. Zimmerman lets a 5 for 3. That's no good. Rebound slapped around, controlled by New Philly. Beating them 52-40 after it was down to 37-32. Bigwood in the third quarter was outscored 23-9. Chumley with the basketball, gives it off to Vol, back to Richmond left side. Richmond gives it off to Chumley at the foul line, back out.
Probably going to look for another backdoor cut.
Okay, leading by 13. Vol looking, dribbles out of it. Swing around the top. Give it back to Vol, back out to Richmond. Richmond all the way back near half court. Gives it off to Chumley, to Joseph. At the left elbow, puts it in.
Swish.
He's got 11. They've got 4 of their 5 guys are in double figures. Led by Begg with 21, Vol with 10, Chumley with 12, and now Joseph with 11.
Just a very disciplined offense that New Philadelphia runs. They're patient. They just kind of run their offense till they get an open shot.
15-point game. Zimmerman left side off the glass, too strong. And they boxed out Roundtree, who hasn't scored since the first quarter. He had 8 early. They've shut him out since then.
I don't know if he's seen the basketball.
Give it off to Joseph. Double team there. Dribbles out. And then a foul going to be called. Oh, timeout going to be called by New Philly. Full timeout, 6:27 to go. 58-43 Quakers when we return.
Now is the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete. Trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville. Call 740-266-6905. Call today.
We all know freedom isn't free. And sometimes, military families who give their best run into hard times. That's why the Thomas Auto Center Military Freedom Tree is here. It's a way to honor those who sacrifice so much to help local military families who need a hand at the holidays. We accept donations of cash, gift, gas and grocery cards, new toys and more. All of it goes to military families in need. Contact Thomas Auto Centers, home of the Military Freedom Tree.
6:27 left, 15-point lead for the Quakers. I don't know, at some point you got to decide whether to put them on the line for the rest of the game.
You would think, but they shoot the ball. They shoot the ball well enough out.
Is that going to be backcourt? No, it's knocked away. Richmond has it, stolen by Wallace, knocked away from him. Joseph gets it. Joseph has it knocked away, and Wallace is going to get his 4th foul from behind.
Wallace was just trailing the play and committed a foul from behind, as you mentioned. Headed for the C squishies. Don't worry about the garbage, Dan. We'll pick it up.
He opens it wrong anyway. He's got to pull it apart.
Just pull it apart so you get your hand in there.
Ball tipped around, picked up by Richmond underneath. Has it stolen away by Wallace.
It has a little slit in the top here.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't matter. You just pull it apart like normal, like a bag of chips.
Zimmerman goes up for 3, too strong. Ball slapped away, taken down by Vol. Ball off to Joseph. Dan just opens the whole bag.
Let the cherry picking begin.
I don't want the green.
There we go.
Steal. Jorian Jones gets it off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman sends it to Roundtree. He goes inside Roundtree. Left-handed layup. Then gets his first bucket since the first quarter.
And there he goes.
58-45 with 5.5 to go.
Somebody's got to help him.
They get it across the ball. Ball spins out of the double team. Picks up his dribble. Gives it off to Richmond. Roundtree goes after him. He sends it back out the ball. Wide open.
There it is. What they're looking for.
Chumney gets the bucket. He's got 14.
They pull that defense out. They just kind of play the perimeter game, and he was wide open.
Back to a 15-point game. Zimmerman out on top. New Philly playing the man-to-man. Roundtree with the basketball. Spin move. Picks up his dribble. Gives off Jorian Jones. He goes baseline. Dunks it home. Send it in, young fella. Jorian Jones with a two-handed slam.
You were waiting for that.
I haven't had one all night. 60-47. They're in trouble back there in the backcourt. And 10 seconds going to be called. New Philly was trying, their coach was trying to get Roy Laser's attention to get a timeout.
Somebody called timeout. Roy just didn't want any part of it.
Roy was talking to some guy in the stand, maybe.
He may have been.
I was watching some lady come down the steps. She almost bit it. If she would have bit it, she would have fell about 6 steps down. 4:22 left. Wallace. She takes a seat at the bottom of the steps. Wallace left side baseline or left elbow shot, no good. Rebound by Zimmerman. Bickerstaff wanted it. Zimmerman didn't see him. He'll pull it back out with 4:05 to go. 13-point deficit. Give it off to Bickerstaff. Lobs it down inside to Roundtree. Roundtree backs his guy down. Turnaround. Puts it up. No good but a foul. Roundtree's back. The foul goes against Vol, his third.
I like New Philly's uniform.
A couple of years ago, the guy I used to work with, Gary Anam, out of our New Philadelphia office, was the golf coach while his kid was there. And I got him some hats made from Target Shop from Margaret and them. Roundtree's first free throw is up and good. He's got 11. And they look just like that. They were black hats with the NP trimmed in white. They were pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like it. What?
Shimmy, shimmy, shake by Roundtree. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound knocked around, taken down by Wallace. Wallace puts it up too short. Picked up by Jorian Jones out back near midcourt. Ball hits off the ankles of somebody. Ryan Roush gets it. Roush swings it over to Jorian Jones. He lets it fly from 15, in and out, though good. Rebound tapped away, taken down by Wallace. Wallace goes with a runner in the lane, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Roundtree. And it's off his leg and out of bounds as it was knocked out of his hands. Stillwell fans letting them have it. 3:27 to go in a 12-point deficit. Go top, the ball's knocked away, picked up by Joseph. Double team, gets it off. Over the ball, back out. Bickerstaff getting set to come back in. 3:09 to go.
Well, Bickerstaff spent a long time on the bench here in this second half.
Joseph swings it around. Ball for three. Got it with a dagger.
Man, all these guys can shoot.
He's got 13, and it's 63-48. There's Ryan Rouse with a three from the baseline, left side, and that's too short. They got a guy wide open here. Begg, they don't see him. They throw it up. Give it off to Richmond.
Oh,
Joseph
I thought he was going to shoot it.
Swinging around to Begg. He'll let it fly for three. Got in and out. Wow. He's already got 7 of them. Roundtree bounce pass to Rouse. Lays it off the glass and in. And a timeout called by Big Red. Full timeout. 2:30 to go in the 13-point game. We'll be back.
Ohio Valley Sports Online wants to recognize one of our newest sponsors, Smokies Tobacco Outlet on Sunset Boulevard. Visit Smokies on Sunset for all the specials on tobacco and cigars. Smokies Tobacco Outlet is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Visit Smokies soon.
Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days, and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz Thrifty Car Rental and Detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
Big Red's got 1 timeout left. New Philly with 3, 2:30 left to go. Here in the fourth in a 13-point ball game. New Philly leads at 63-50. Both teams with 4 fouls. And it'll be Quaker basketball underneath the Big Red basket. Chumney inbounds to Richmond. Nico Bracone guarding him. Gets around those 2 guys, comes in across, get her wide open. There's Vol, lays it up off the guys. No good, he missed it. Got his own rebound though. Just out hustled him. Richmond goes in, swings it back out to Joseph, and that's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here.
Could have been a technical foul.
Could have been right there.
Well, no, not there. On Jorian Jones for slapping the backboard as that layup was attempted.
Well, when they called it out of bounds, Zimmerman kind of like spiked the
ball. Yeah.
Give it off the Vol, swings around right side. Bracone guarding him, over to Chumney. Chumney pulls it back out. Left-handed dribble. Chumney goes in the paint, pulls it back out again. Back out the Vol, over top now to Joseph, to Begg. Begg is fouled by Bickerstaff.
Big Red with a couple more to give.
It's Calvin's second. Saw Calvin's dad, Donnie, longtime friend. We went into the mill, I think, the same day, way back in 1990, I think it was.
1990.
Of course, I was only there for 3 months. He was, I don't know if he's still in there or not.
Those were the days. 1990.
Back when I had hair, or most of it. Joseph gives it off to Chumney.
In a waistline.
I was gone past the Miami Vice point. I still have it. It's my waistline's still there. It's just under stuff. There's the bounce pass, all open, all wide open underneath is Richmond. He gets his second bucket.
Tell you what, you
can about do it.
It's pretty hard to follow the basketball. They just pass it around so well. It's
ball's tipped around.
Impressive.
Taken down by Roush. Dumps it down to Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff underneath goes up, no good, but a foul. With 1:16 left in a 15-point game. Maybe we should change Dan's names from Swish to Squish.
Squish Vogel. I like it.
Bickerstaff's first free throw is up and good. Calvin's got 8. Mike Candy will substitute offense for defense. Brings in Jorian Jones and Wallace. Second free throw no good. Jorian Jones goes over to back. His second foul. Sixteen foul against Big Red. They're going to throw the touchdown pass to Joseph. Joseph gets it back and a foul called against Troyan Jones. And that should put him in a 1-on-1. St. Clairsville staff here is scouting Steubenville.
They're getting ready to wrap it up. waving to?
Loretta and that.
Where?
Right there. Right down in front of us.
Oh, I don't see. I can't see down there.
Rouse will check back in. Bickerstaff checks out. Joseph at the line for the 1-1. First one's up and good. He's got 12.
A very silent 12. He just kind of goes about his business, and looked in the book. He's in double figures.
4 of their 5 are in double figures.
Well, it's easy to look down the book and see guys in double figures then, I suppose.
67-51 with 1:10 left. It's Troyan Jones. He was trying to set up for the 3 to pass out in front of him. He reached for it, but got alligator armed out of bounds. Bickerstaff back in, Troyan Jones out. The Philly inbounds to Begg. Big bounce pass. And he's fouled by Bickerstaff. Calvin picks up his 3rd. 8th team foul. Still in the 1-1.
Yep, now it's just going to be a matter of when they stop fouling. Down 16.
My old neighbor Doug Simmons and his dad. Haven't seen him.
Mingo residence?
Mr. Simmons in a while. Yeah, I live right down the street from me on Battle Run Road.
Battle Run Road, Mingo.
Chumley with the free throws good. He's got 15. Quiet 15. High Archer, got them both. It's a well-oiled machine, this new Philly team.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Chumley will come out of the game.
Chumley.
4 field goals, 2 bonus goals, 2 out of 2 from the stripe for 14 points. That's got to be more than that.
Zimmerman with a runner, left hand, is fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
16 points for Chumley. 58 seconds left, 18-point lead.
69-51.
As Zimmerman takes aim, first one's good. Zimmerman with 11.
Lynn mentioned that they have basketball here tomorrow, and they also have sectional wrestling here tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy day.
Girls game tomorrow?
Girls game tomorrow.
What time is that?
7 o'clock, I believe.
Second free throw up and good by Zimmerman.
7 o'clock,
You guys want to come and do that?
I cannot.
Yeah, no, tomorrow at 7? Sounds good to me. I didn't realize they were playing that soon.
I think she said tomorrow.
Wholesale substitutions as New Philly empties the bench with 55 seconds left.
Let's have to look.
No inbound at Jorian Jones. He goes over the shot, no good, and falls backwards. Rebound taken down by New Philly. And then there's a foul going to be called maybe on Walter. Jorian Jones might have did a split. He's got an issue down there. And that is against Wallace.
Maybe his shoe came apart.
Yeah. How about there was a guy in the NBA, the same thing happened to him last night. Brogdon from the Milwaukee Bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
So Wallace leads with 1 field goal, 2 bonus goals, and 8 points.
Jones looks like he just has a cramp, so that's good news.
All the starters are out now for New Philly.
Nike's going to have to start reinforcing their shoes.
I'll use better glue.
New Philly, nobody around the.
First free throw is up and good by Trey Cantu, a 5'9" sophomore. And it's 70-53 with 45 remaining. Second one up also good. There's Burcone with a 3 attempt off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Cantu. With 34 seconds left, being pressured by Roush.
No fouls.
They get the ball up to 25. John Chiaretti. He swings it back around. Oh, they got it. pulled down there by 22 Skinner, Cade Skinner, excuse me. Then they're trying to run it out to Skinner, swings it back around to Kyle Tesloff, back to Cantu. Let's play keep away, 6 seconds left. And they throw it away.
It was number 10, Trey Cantu. He was going to the basketball and looked like he tripped over the volleyball line.
And the clock will run out. The three-point attempt is no good. Your final score, New Philadelphia 71 and Steubenville 53. We'll be back with your stats and wrap-up after this.
Steve's Fish and Chips. Now, doesn't that sound good? Serving Steubenville for 62 years. Serving everything from hand-cut and breaded cod to jumbo shrimp. Also, burgers, meatball, sausage sandwiches, salads, chicken wings, and assortment of sides. You've got to try the fried pickles, dill pickles. Awesome. Hours of operation, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Delivery times are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They're located on 4th Street in Steubenville. Who doesn't know where Steve's Fish and Chips is located? 282-3261. Give them a call. Find their menu on Facebook. It's at Steve's Fish